Yeah, good game. Yeah, they have timed explosion. Let's see if they will discard something that costs 3 or more. Yeah, they did. But we still have Screaming Nemesis to deal the damage that we need. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a MARDU Elite. But before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you'll find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my GitHub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website and copy the deck list from there and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And I'm sorry about this noise because the apartment upstairs is being renovated, so I can't do anything about this. Let's forget the noise and let's focus on the deck. So let's talk about this MARDU Elite. What is this MARDU Elite? It's a MARDU because it plays with black, red and white colors, and it's elite because we have a lot of strong creatures, the best creatures that we may have on each color that we have here. Black, we have white, red creatures. They work pretty well to give a great advantage to you in combat and to control the battlefield as well. So basically this deck has two types of cards. One are the spot removals and the other are the creatures themselves. So let's begin with the creatures here. We have Cecil Dark Knight that has Death Touch and it has Darkness. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap Cecil and transform it. It's a 2/3, it will become a 4/4 and it will have lifelink, and whenever Cecil attacks, other attacking creatures gain indestructible until end of turn. We have Voice of Victory that mobilizes 2. In other words, whenever this creature attacks, create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warriors creature tokens. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next step, and also your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Also, we have here the Deep-Cavern Bat that has flying lifelink. When this creature enters, look at the target opponent's hands. You may exile a non-land card from it until this creature leaves the battlefield. So it's an amazing card to disrupt a little bit what are the strategy of your opponents. You can give them some trouble, especially on the early game. So the next card here is the Lord Skeeter Silver King. Whenever another rat you control enters, exile up to 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this token can't block. It's 3/3, and you can use it to interfere a little bit against, give some trouble against decks that uses the Reanimator. So if they play strong creatures to the graveyard, you can exile them with Lord Skeeter. You may add or remove this creature here depending on the player, depending the deck that your opponent is playing. So it will, as I'm playing always best of 1, I always put at least 1 card here that can deal some specific stuff for me. If in the case that I get, for example, a Reanimator deck that is facing me, I can use the Lord Skeeter to interrupt the flow of creatures to their graveyard. Basically, that's the strategy here, but you can add or remove this creature as you want. We have the Unstoppable Slasher. This is a must for this deck. It has Death Touch, it's a 2/3, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life, rounded up. When this creature dies, if it had no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. So it's amazing, you can give huge damage with this creature here, and you have other creatures that can help you to do the same. For example, we have Screaming Nemesis that enters attacking because it has haste. So you can play, let's say, Unstoppable Slasher on turn 3, and on turn 4 you attack with Screaming Nemesis or Nova Hellkite that also has haste, and it can be a surprise factor to deal even more damage against your opponent. We have the Karsi Revenant that it has Flying Death Touch lifelink, it's a 3/3, And it has renew. You can pay a black mana and 2 mana of any color, and you can exile this card from your graveyard, put a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a life link counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can make your creature even stronger when this creature here is on the graveyard. You can get them from there and apply the counters that it has to any other creature that you have on the battlefield. Of course, we have the Screaming Nemesis that, as I said, it has haste, it's a 3/3. And the best part is, whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. So it's amazing when you apply this kind of damage from this mechanic to the face of your opponent, because they will not be able to get more life back. We have also Elegy Acolyte that can give some life back to you because it has life link, it's a 4/4, and whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. And it has Void. At the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. So basically you can keep this creature on the battlefield attacking with others, and if your opponent or your creature, you or your opponent lose some creature, it will create a 2/2 robot, so you can basically keep creating robots all the time. It's an amazing card for this strategy here. And we also have another star here, that's the Nova Hellkite, that costs 5, but you can pay the warp cost. And remember that warp means that you may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step, and then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. So it's a 4/5, it has flying haste, and when this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature on opponent's control. Sometimes they create a small blocker to avoid your attacks, and you can destroy their blockers with the Nova Hellkite, and it's also work as a surprise factor because it enters attacking. So it's amazing. You destroy a blocker, you may destroy a blocker, and also you can deal 4 more damage on your attack. And also we have here some spot removals that are Burst Lightning. You can pay 4 mana of any color to its kicker cost. Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. If you pad the kicker cost, it will deal 4 damage instead. Also have Get Lost, that you can destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker, but its controller creates 2 map tokens. And we have here Bitter Triumph, that you can pay as an additional cost to cast this spell. You can discard a card or pay 3 life, and you can destroy target creature or planeswalker. We have Nowhere to Run to deal with X-proof creatures or something like this, or creatures that has ward, and it gives -3/-3 until end of turn to a specific creature. And creature your opponent's control can be the target of spells and ability, as thought they didn't have X-proof, and ward abilities of those creatures don't trigger as well. We have Shoot the Sheriff, that destroy a target non-outlaw creature, and of course we have Inevitable Defeat. This spell can't be countered, which is amazing. And exile a target non-land permanent, its controller loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. You can even add more cards of this type here, because it's amazing card. I just have 1 copy, and I don't want to spend any other wild cards to create this card here. But if you want to remove, let's say, a Shoot the Sheriff or a Get Lost, and then you can add another Inevitable Defeat, you can do as you want, because this card is really, really good. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, we have 3 lands here. We can play a Deep-Cavern Bat, then we can go for a Voice of Victory. Okay, let's begin with a Starting Town, then we go for a Deep-Cavern Bat. Okay, it seems to be a mono-white life gain deck. Okay, let's auto-pay. Let's see if they have some Essence Chandler or something like this. Okay, they don't have. Let's do what? Let's get the Fell. and force them to use the Sheltered by Ghost, maybe. So they will have to use the Fel on my Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, let's take 1 damage, no problem. This is, I believe, a Life Again deck, but it's not that bad, because they have some expensive mana cards here that cost heavily. We can begin with Voice of Victory, and let's see if they are going to use their Sheltered by Ghost to get our Voice of Victory. Yeah, great. Now I have Unstoppable Slasher that will prevent their attacks. Let's play this tapped land here. And let's use the Unstoppable Slasher. And let's attack. Great. Okay, let's play this land here tapped. And let's play a Screaming Nemesis. And let's attack with all. Let's see what they have. Okay, down to 7. Great. And then we can use the Nova Hellkite as a surprise factor to end the game. Yeah, let's see. They are getting 2 life back. Okay. We can make this land here enter tapped. Let's play the Nova Hellkite for its full cost. Yeah, I'm forced to... Okay. Let's attack with all. And that's it. Math is for the blockers. Great, they just have 1 more turn. And let's see what they can do. Yeah, that's it. First game, first victory. Okay, we have 2 lands here. We can keep 7. We can play Burst Lightning, and we should hope for another land. Both will enter tapped, so okay, let's see if we find a land here. Yeah, great. We have another land. That's exactly what we need. Then we can play this tapped land here, and then the starting town. Okay, they didn't. Let's play here. And let's pass the turn. You know, we can use Burst Lightning in case they cast some stuff. Okay, they didn't. Very, very weird. Okay, let's begin with the Screaming Nemesis. If they want to destroy it, they will take some damage. Because playing with red, probably their spot removals are all related to damage. Okay, let's attack. 3 damage to the face. Okay, now they are going to cast another Screaming Nemesis. No, Nova Hellkite. Okay, I will give 1 damage. You will deal 1 damage on their face. And the match is tied. Now we have a red mana. And what we can do? It's better to play the Unstoppable Slasher so we can give a huge damage on the next turn in case they don't do anything else. Unless they have another Nova Hellkite. it can be problematic to us. But I don't think that it will help them so much having another Nova Hellkite, because it will get back to their hand. So they will have to cast it again on the next turn. I believe that the Unstoppable Slasher is a bigger problem to them now than dealing damage to me. And we can use, of course, an inevitable defeat on their Nova Hellkite. Okay, we just took 1 damage, my turn. We can use Burst Lightning and destroy their Sunspine lines, paying the kicker cost. Okay, and we can attack. Oh, come on, man, let's finish the game. Okay, 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, we just have 2 lands, but we have a Deep-Cavern Bat. And we have the colors that we need, that are red and black. Okay, let's play Deep-Cavern Bat. Hello. Oh, let's get what here? We can get the Overlord of the Mistmoors. That can cause a lot of problems. Let's say hello to them. Because I couldn't, because the interface just prevented me to do this. Okay, let's do what? Let's play, what this creature does. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And it has Offspring 4. Okay. I was thinking, let's play a Deep-Cavern Bat. And let's get their Caretaker's talent. If they play their spell, I have a Bitter Triumph. And we, of course, can kill their trainer with the Burst Lightning. No blocks, okay. Let's play here. White. Okay, we can play... Oh, no, sorry. We can play here. Destroy this creature. And let's attack with all. Sorry. And we have here the Burst Lightning to destroy their Thunder Trap Trainer. Day of Judgment. Oh man. Nice. Let's play Unstoppable Slasher. And let's hope, okay, they have another land they can destroy with a spell. But I can use Bitter Triumph. Yeah, they will destroy with the spell. So we can use the Bitter Triumph. Let's take 3 damage. Oh, it's destroyed, it does not exile, so great. This is not a problem. Let's play Voice of Victory. And we are all set. Okay, again, man, I hate it, but let's keep trying. Let's attack. 3 more damage. Okay. They are going to cast Caretaker's talent. Okay, I really need 1 more mana right now. So we can give 7 damage. And then we can finish the game with Burst Lightning. Okay, they are getting life back or no, they are not. They are not. Okay, resolve all. Oh yeah, they are getting back. My mistake. They are creating let's see, a copy of a target token they control. Okay, let's destroy their token before they can use it to block my attacks. Let's play here, pay 2 life, and let's play the Nova Hellkite. Let's attack with fall. Thanks. Okay, don't tell me that you have another Day of Judgment. Don't tell me. Okay, this is a little better. It's not perfect, but it's a little better. Okay, what we can do? We can attack with the... Okay, they are getting life again? Oh, no. Okay. We can attack with the Soulstone Sanctuary on the next turn. Actually, we can attack with all 3 here. Let's attack. And math is for the blockers. Okay, what are you going to do? Why did you say good game if you didn't are going to lose this game? If you are not going to lose this game, at least at this turn. Okay, they got 3 life back. Another token. Man, I hate tokens. I really hate them. Okay, they can't get life back. I forgot about this. Because I caused damage with the Screaming Nemesis when they received damage from the damage that the Screaming Nemesis received. It was a little difficult to understand, but I believe that you understood. Okay, we just need 1 more land. Actually, we don't need 1 more land. We just have to attack and play Burst Lightning. Okay. And that's it. There go down to -1. That's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, what we have here? 2 lands. Any color and black or white. Okay, we can keep 7. We can begin with the Cecil. Of course, pay 1 life. And then we can go for the Voice of Victory. Okay, Candy Trail. It looks like a synthesizer deck, maybe. Let's see, let's pay 2 life. Voice of Victory, and let's attack and receive 2 more damage. And we need 1 more mana to play Screaming Nemesis. Or maybe Unstoppable Slasher, because I have 2, and we can deal a lot of damage in the beginning of the game. Okay, let's attack with both first, just to see if they are going to cast... Oh, they can't cast spells on my turn, I forget. Great. Now let's play an Unstoppable Slasher. They can't counter it. Great. And let's see what they are going to do. They can't cast. If I have the Voice of Victory on the next turn on my turn, they will not be able to cast anything against me. But if they don't destroy Unstoppable Slasher, I can give a huge damage to them. Okay, what they are going to do? Oh, they are destroying my Soulstone Sanctuary. Okay, let's take a red mana. It's the only mana that is causing me damage when I tap to get the red mana from the starting town. Now I have at least one mana of each color without causing me damage. Let's play Screaming Nemesis and let's attack with all. And let's see, 3. They are down to 3. Great. I don't think they have a easy way to destroy all my creatures at once. Unless they have that timed explosion card. Yeah, good game. Yeah, they have timed explosion. Let's see if they will discard something that costs 3 or more. Yeah, they did. But we still have Screaming Nemesis to deal the damage that we need. And that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 4 lands here. At least we know that we can play Elegy Acolyte on turn 4. Yeah, they took a mulligan. Let's play Cecil, auto pay, take 1 damage, and there we go. We have Burst Lightning here in case that we need to destroy a creature. Let's attack and let's see if they're going to block it. Yeah. So we don't need to use my Burst Lightning. Okay. Surveil 2. It seems that this deck here maybe is related to spot removal. No, sorry, to Reanimator. Okay, what this noise is this, man? Come on. I hope that the microphone is not getting this noise. Okay, Burst Lightning. I will not use. We can play Godless Shrine right now and kill one of their creatures. No, I think that's better that we play the Stepped Land here and let's attack. Okay, great. 2 more damage. And we can use the Nova Hellkite on the next turn. Oh, this is pretty insane. Okay, pass. My turn. And we can pay 2 life here. And attack with Cecil. Let's see what they are going to do. Okay, they want to trade, no problem. And we can play the Elegy Acolyte. Great. Hollow Marauder. Let's discard this land here. We can play the starting town that will enter stepped. We can play a Cecil, a Burst Lightning to destroy their creature here. And we can attack again this turn. We get 4 life back. And we create another robot. Or not. Yeah, we are going to create. Great, now we can play the Nova Hellkite. Okay, great. Garruk's Uprising. Resolve. And pass. My turn, what we can do? We can... Let's see. We can play Deep-Cavern Bat. So let's see what they have. Say its name. Okay, we can get this creature here because it's huge. And we can attack with all. They will block just 1 and receive 4 damage. Okay. No problem. Let's play here a land and now a Unstoppable Slasher. And we created another token. Say its name. It has reach. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. It has reach, man. Oh, but I can exile this creature here. It's amazing. Perfect. We can exile this. And we can do what? We can't attack again with Nova Hellkite. Actually, we can't attack with Nova Hellkite. We can attack here, attack here, attack here, here, and here. Let's attack with all. Thanks. Okay, they will lose their creature. And now we have another land here that will enter tapped. Beer Triumph, it's always great. End turn, and we create another robot here. It's amazing. Drag to the roots. Okay. This spell costs you... Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment. I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.